Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So coming to the plate, Matt Olson coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Just underway in Arlington. Drilled right right back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, Julio Martinez. He'll lead things off
Leading
here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Julio Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Hit down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there. He got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bassett has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Here it is. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that misses for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Choo stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Joey.
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He's always a long ball threat. Currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
His prior history in this matchup, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Davis brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively.
The right fielder.
And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. The pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
From the stretch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. He's set, and the pitch. Nope. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Piscotty on second. Pinder is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martinez racing back and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back and drive it out of the yard.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and the RBI count at 35. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
3 runs already home here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Josh Fegley waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In now, Josh Fegley. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 2 home runs, and 23 driven in. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Hit to third. To his right, Wisdom. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Well, the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Stepping in, Rougned Odor. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the
second
early
baseman.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hopped up. Chapman is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
No more.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Grounded up the first baseline, and that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Mazzara leads off first with one away. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. 3-2 to the Rangers designated hitter. Patrick Wisdom is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the
Batting
way,
eight,
gets his hands
the third
into
baseman,
the zone, and
number
just rips
21.
it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now in the box, Patrick Wisdom. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Pinder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball one. And he takes a called strike one. One and two to the Rangers catcher.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Two down, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Now at the
The
plate,
shortstop,
Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In for strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Martinez is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
1 gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Looking at his career totals, Chapman is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Line drive base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you. I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another full count pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Chapman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Adore is there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Your
Number
attention,
55
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
to
the
pitch in
Rangers.
relief.
Number 55.
Chet Hinder will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers nothing.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The
Back to
center
you guys.
fielder,
Good
Julio
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Martinez.
No offer at that one. It's a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now
so
back.
One away, couple
The
of
left
teams out
fielder,
of the AL West
Jin-Soo
doing badly in this
Choo.
one, so let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Up next for the Rangers, Jin-Soo Choo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game?
Now
Watch
batting.
those 2 at-bats.
Not
Both of them
shortstop.
hit on the
Elvis.
absolute screws. One's right at one
And
guy,
Drew.
and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get 2. Profar for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Profar was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Short out, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh Begley.
Two away now in the Oakland fourth, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Begley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Odor shading to his right, and that's the third out. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping into the box,
Leading
Joey
up
Gallo.
for the
He'll look to
Rangers,
bounce back after
the first
striking
baseman,
out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind
Gallo.
him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here it is. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors.
Odor.
Striding in, Odor. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Odor bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, the right fielder, Nomar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Guzman.
Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Mazara, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Another 2-2 offering, and it's fouled away. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. This will kick up against the wall now. Mazzara ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as the gap shortens to 4 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now.
Number 21.
Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 1. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Martinez ranging back, and this one will bounce into the wall, and that'll get down out there for extra bases, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You think
Now
they'd
batting,
stop pitching to
the
this
first
guy by now?
baseman,
He's been torching
Matt
them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to
The
get him
batter,
to go
number
around,
2,
according to the umpire.
designated hitter,
Sometimes it can be
Chris
really tough for these big,
Davis.
strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Chris Davis. And he takes ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
No,
2-1. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that one is a called strike, as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Martinez looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the right
Stepping
fielder,
in now, Stephen Piscotty.
Piscotty.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Arlington. It's the A's 7 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers,
stepping into the box, Jeff Mathis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is there, one away.
the center fielder, number 9, Julio Martinez.
Ready for another shot now, Julio Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Cut fastball, misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen,
now
for almost everyone,
the
the
left
adjustment
fielder,
to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He singled his last time up. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
To short. Simeon's got it. Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-1.
Your
Sean
attention,
Kelly
please.
gets the call to
Now
pitch here,
pitching
and he'll
for
try
the
to sort
Rangers.
this mess out. He's
Number
going to try to at
27,
least eat a couple of
Shaw.
innings for his guys.
Kelly.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder, 1 for 2 on his
Leading off
line
for
so
Oakland,
far in the game.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And
Now
hopefully the pitcher's okay.
number 22.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
Now
base,
batting,
and that's
second
just what they
baseman,
did right there. Big
Derek
strikeout, keep that guy off the
Profile.
base path.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on top 7-1. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rugden Odor.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rugden Odor. From the stretch. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Arlington. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. So stepping in, Josh Fegley.
Leading
it
off for
was a
Oakland,
flyout for him
the
in his
catcher,
last trip.
Josh Fegley.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Now batting,
not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already.
Simeon.
That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Mazzara. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Matt Chapman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Sent out to straightaway center field. Martinez is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
From the traditional
A's strand
7th-inning
one.
stretch.
They're on top 7-1.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Buchter gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on
Now
the mound
pitching
and start
for
the
the
home
A's.
7th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Digging in, Nomar Mazzara. He scored
Leading
after
off
reaching
for
on a
the
single in
Rangers,
his last time up.
The right
It doesn't
fielder.
look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-2 delivery. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ronald Guzman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since
21.
he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Buchter, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Profar is there for it. And that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 7 and the Rangers 1. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set and the pitch. Nope. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-0.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 is a slider looked at and called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now
he froze him on the fastball there. Chris Davis is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
For me, check
The left
swings are
fielder,
right there next to
Jack
bang bang place at first
Hinder.
as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Chad Hinder, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. A's are gone in order. They're on top 7-1.
Your
Henry
attention,
Ramos
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
Athletics.
half of the 8th.
Number 61, Brian Ramos.
So next to the plate
Leading
for
off
Texas,
for the
Jeff
Rangers,
Mathis. It was a
catcher,
flyout for him in
Jeff
his last trip.
Mathis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio
So the
Martinez.
Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Julio Martinez. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hinder on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-1.
Your
Shinmar
attention,
Gomez
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now,
pitching
hoping
for
for
the
better
Rangers.
results than the other
Number
arms
46,
that they've run out there in this
Get
one.
ball. Gomez.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The center fielder, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Wisdom is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted
Now
him
batting,
inside on a
catcher,
3-1 count, and the ump
Josh
thought it was just a tad off the
Begley.
plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready now, Josh Begley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Profar, base runner at first with 1 out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses again. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses as well. 3-0. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt
At the plate, Matt Chapman. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Arlington after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Coming to the plate now,
Leading off
Elvis
for the
Andrus.
Rangers,
In previous
the
matchups
shortstop,
with Yusmeiro Petit,
Elvis
he's just 1 for 13.
Andrus.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Petit, a Venezuelan-born ball player, has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, a 1-2.
Nope,
And that misses 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Rougned Odor will be next. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been
Now
completely lost at the plate,
second baseman,
flailing all over the
Rougned.
place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that
The right
pitch.
fielder,
I
number
can't imagine
32.
that's exactly what he's looking
more.
for. The result works.
Mazara.
Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, he's hitless in 6 tries. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Odor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Olsen is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final today. The A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Bassett wins his 3rd of the season. Lance Lynn couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's put together 10 total hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 7-1. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, and the Athletics are second in the division. The Mariners completed a 3-game series sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 10-8. As of right now, the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Mariners are 3rd in the division. The Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. Zach Greinke collected win number 3 this year, leading the Diamondbacks to a win against the Blue Jays, 5-2. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. David Price got the win and now has 150 on his career, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In the standings, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Rays are 3rd in the division. Giancarlo Stanton was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Yankees past the Indians 6-3. Heading into the day, the Indians are atop the AL Central, while the Yankees are atop the American League East Division. The Tigers earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-4. As of right now, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Twins are at the bottom of the division. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 14-3. As of today, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the White Sox are 2nd in the division. The Marlins went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Braves 9-6. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the Braves are 2nd in the division. Travis d'Arnaud launched 3 solo home runs as the Mets downed the Rockies 4-3. Heading into the day, the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 11-5. As of right now, the Phillies sit atop the NL East, and the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals 4-3. In the standings, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. The Milwaukee Brewers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-4. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are 4th in the division. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-3. As of today, the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. At the start of the day, the Giants are in last place in the NL West, while the Dodgers are atop the division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.